Wow. Wow. I've had the privilege of working with you personally. At least last year, we did a lot of work together, and I got to know that a lot of the things that you do um, were are financed or sponsored majorly by you. Many people don't know that. Many people think that you have a special grant that you get from international organizations, but a lot of people don't know that most of the funding that goes into your project comes majorly from you. After spending so much money on programs and stuff, and then you still are willing to continue. It takes a certain type of mindset for somebody, to continue even while knowing that there is no profit. Of course, you are running a non-profit. Of course, you are not meant to make profit, but at least not having the right funding to really do what you really want to do. What sort of mindset would you say you have that keeps pushing you to continue doing what you do? Mm. 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 Wow. Mm. All right. I think the network has frozen. I'm sure we'll get her back. Okay. Okay, I think at this point, let us go on a quick break, and then when we'll come back, we'll continue the conversation. Hopefully, the network will allow us. Okay, so um, we'll try and go on a quick break, and then we'll come back. We'll try and get our guest back with a very a much better internet network. If you've been enjoying the conversation so far, the number to call is 0809-888-1024. Our guest is still talking with us, and she is also, giving us a brief on, some of the impactful work they've done with her nonprofit. And it's quite amazing how much she is, giving out to young people who are entrepreneurs and bright students, and of course, women who want to start a business. And she has a whole program that she has designed from her NGO that she's impacting and empowering lives. We'll get to hear more about this amazing work she's doing. when we come back on the break. So please make sure that you get ready to call 0809-888-1024. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. You want to be able to watch live our guests in the studio. And please make sure you call in to ask questions if you do have questions to ask. And so, on this note, we're going to take a quick break. I'm sure we're ready to take that break. And then we'll be back very soon. See you in a bit.
Hi, you're listening to Digits 1024 Radio. And this is the voice of Ivy. Poison Ivy. Your refreshing radio.
Hello people, my name is Ovi Agbani.
Daniela Oji.
Mr. Akan.
It's Bright.
This is Clay, Nigeria's #1 rock star.
It's your boy Nothing Do Me and this now
Digits
1024
Radio, your refreshing radio.
Don't touch that dial.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you wish to advertise your products or services via catchy jingles with creative lines? Or do you wish to convert your books or novels to audio books? Well, Digits 1024 has got you covered to help you with amazing voiceover artists and creative concepts in delivering your jingle or audiobook. Contact us now on 0809 275 4106 or 0818 573 1320. Digits 1024 Radio, your refreshing radio.
Hi, I'm Oluwa Shalom, and you're listening to Digits 1024, your refreshing radio.
This is a public service announcement. You are now listening to Digits 1024 Radio.
This is how we do it. Come through with it. Food for thought, you better chew on it. Raise the fun, twice as nice. Come on, all you gotta do is roll the dice.
Digits Radio.
Refreshing radio.
Digits Radio.
This is how we do it.
Digits Radio.
This is
Refreshing radio.
Digits Radio.
This is how we do it. This is
Refreshing radio.
Digits Radio.
This is how we do it.
My name is Steve Gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé aṣọ òdúró wo ó deep ohun kan náà ló máa jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo àgbáyé tó lè sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. wòlíì àrólẹ́dẹ̀ prophet ni mo ayé ṣàprápá ò ṣàpòpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. listen digit 1024 tó o bá gbọ́ tó o bá download ẹ̀ o wá ń ṣe yánmà ó ṣe làwàlà lórí Snapchat a máa láyé ẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀ lọ́la ẹ̀ lóye mi kọ́ ayé ńlá ni bẹ́ẹ̀ this sense ó gọ̀ mo ló deep. ayé ẹ̀ kó ṣàprápá.
Promise the best alternative content on your refreshing radio. Digits 1024.
We give you back to back great songs you may never hear on any station.
Digits 1024.
Various high-level institutions and platforms, and also you have brought that same excellence and that same training into the businesses that you do and your non-profit. I mean, I've seen pictures and videos of your past event, and I was also part of your last event, which was held at one of the hotels at Lekki, which was for the women, your entrepreneurship summit, and it was excellently anchored and coordinated. It only goes to show that you are such a person who loves excellence and wants to see excellence exhibited in all that you do. Can you please share with us some of the principles that you have lived by that always produces excellence around you?
Okay, thank you very much, Emo. Yeah, it's
Hello,
the
Mike.
principle
Did
of
you hear the question?
yes, I heard. Can you hear me?
Okay, I think the network
Can you hear me?
is acting up again, but I'm sure we'll get her back. We want to find out from our guest, what are those principles that she lives by to always command excellence in saying that she has various organizations and she has a proper system and structure where she organizes programs and all her activities. It reeks of excellence. It only goes to show that she has a track record of excellence where she's coming from. So we want to know, in the program today, what are those principles that she lives by that produces excellence? For people who are watching this program this morning, and then you admire the life of our guest, and of course you see excellence around her. There are certain principles that she lives by that command such results. So our guest is back in the building. Hello, are you back in the building?
Yes, yes, I'm here. How are you? Are you okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. It was just a technical glitch. Yes, so I was asking. Yes, I was asking what are those principles that you live by as a person and as a professional that always results in excellence in everything that you do. What are those principles? Share some of them with us.
Okay, the very first principle is that I am a Christian, and as much as possible, I am an imitator of Christ.
Mm,
And the good book tells us that whatever we do, we should do it heartily as unto the Lord and not unto man. So at any point in time, I am without consciousness that God Himself is the one supervising what I do. So whether anybody is there or not, it doesn't really matter to me. I know that all I'm doing, I should be it should be pleasing, unto the Lord.
yeah.
And then of course the family that I come from too, my parents, they're very hardworking people. My mom had multiple sources of income in her own little way. My mom was a wonderful entrepreneur. My father was also a very hardworking person. And then all my, like I told you before, I come from a very hard family. My senior brothers and sisters, laziness is not tolerated.
Mm,
So yes, laziness is not tolerated. No, my father wouldn't tolerate laziness at all. Neither with my mother. It's not tolerated. I mean, they will tell you that hard work does not kill. So we live by hard work, we live by dedication, we live by consistency, we live by integrity. Yes, your word has to be your bond.
mm,
So that is, and then even when I went to in my secondary school, I went to a Catholic secondary school, and I met Reverend sisters there again. Still just the same line of teaching what is good in life, the line that one has to follow to be in alignment with our Creator, because we did just come here. The Supreme Being, our God, created us, and He's the one that we're answerable to in
mm-hmm,
everything that we do.
mm-hmm.
And ultimately, He's the one, when He calls us, He's the one that, we are still going to answer to. So one is always in that consciousness to do what is right. And it's not that one is always right, it's not that one has all of a sudden become a perfect being, but there's that effort to just do your best
Mm,
in anything. So that is what keep me going. I just want to do my best to please my God. You know that you can never please all human beings. So,
mm,
but you are just set out to please God, to do the best. That is the best for you to to have done. So, in anything that I choose to do, except I don't want to do that thing, and if I don't want to do it, I'll tell you I don't want to do it. But once I take it up to do, I will be committed, I will be passionate, I will be consistent, and I'll just do everything to please God Almighty.
Mm.
Yes. So that's what keeps me going.
Wow, you've mentioned very four powerful points. You said first is that you are a follower of Christ and you imitate Christ. Second, you said in your family you learn that virtue that laziness is not tolerated. Third, you said that you will always imitate the best, and or you always imitate those who are right. And then fourth, you said you always do your best. And I think those are four very powerful principles that anyone who wants to make a difference should be able to live by. Thank you so much for those points. I just want to give you a few minutes to share with us what are the upcoming projects that you have for, the non-profit that you run. Maybe some of us want to know and want to be part of it. You want to key into what you are doing. Just share with us, what do you have in store for us later for the year?
Okay, we also hold entrepreneurship lectures for both youth and women, where we gather very successful female entrepreneurs to come and talk to our women, and then successful entrepreneurs among the youth to also come and do that. So we haven't done that this year.
Okay.
That is upcoming. Incidentally, the foundation is going to be 10 years this year.
Wow.
Yes. So, yes, it's going to be 10 years, and all to the glory of God. It's just like yesterday. Yes, it's just like yesterday. So we are looking forward to holding our entrepreneurship lecture for women and women empowerment, and also for the youth. Maybe there's something that is going to be a bit different. So we keep our fingers crossed. This is going to be our 10 years, celebration. Yes.
Wow. So that means congratulations are in order for 10 years of impact. We celebrate you and celebrate the works that you do, ma. Wow. So we look forward to the programs that are coming. I was part of the one that held in 2019. I believe it was 2019. And yes, it was a wonderful, 2020.
2019.
2019, yes.
No, we did one last year, actually, on the 15th of March at Oriental Hotel.
Yes,
before
okay, that was
the
it.
lockdown.
That was it. Yes, yeah, and it was
That was the
excellent.
last one we did. Yes.
That was excellent. So we're looking forward to
Yes.
more of that this year, and we'll keep our fingers crossed as you have told us to, so that we can get more information. Ma, we want to say thank you so much for being part of our program this morning. You have told us so much, and in fact, the principles that you've shared with us are enough to live by, to recreate the same type of success that you have created. So there is something we do here in the studio when we celebrate phenomenal Nigerians as yourself, having lived a life of impact and shone your light so bright that the whole world is seeing. We want to give you a round of applause. That's why the name is called Round of Applause. So from us to you, ma, here is a huge round of applause. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. Just wait for it. You're going to hear it very soon.